Vlogmas Day 12. Man, we're cooking right along. Before we get into our standard issue Vlogmas videos, I just wanted to wrap you around some of the stuff we did today. Had a fantastic 3-hour stream with Miss Diana Gladney from the Entree Woman TV, or Entree TV, Entree Fam. My brain is broken. We've been doing this all day. And right after that, she came back in Spitfire. She dropped the Final Cut tutorial on the crew over in the Let's Get Live community. Got Miss D up here teaching the mini master class on Final Cut and trying to remind Jody, don't touch the iMovie button. If you are missing the Let's Get Live community, the link is in the description. Make sure you click up, check, and see what's going on. In the middle of that stream we did today, Miss Felicia said she was having some problem with her audio with her Rodecaster Pro. True to form, and I like to show mad respect to my patrons, I want to show her how to set the levels in the Rodecaster Pro. So we're about to dive right into that. Let's get it kicking. Let's get after it. So what I want to do, Miss Felicia, is first I'm going to come over and press my channel. So this is channel 1. This is my microphone. I'm going to select my microphone in here, and because you have the SMB7, you're just going to press dynamic and you're going to make your adjustments. I really don't have to do anything for where mine is because I am using the pod mic. So we're going to come out of here. The next thing we're going to do is click on audio processing. I like to use everything but noise gate. I don't need noise gate because my room is fairly quiet already, but big bass over here in the Aphex, this is the guy. Like really, really good settings in here for me. You can adjust it accordingly. That's my oral exciter. That's my big bottom. Most of the stuff on default for your mic is good to go. You're gonna have to tweak yours a little bit, just due to the nature that you have an SM7B, which isn't quite profiled in this mixer as of this firmware update. But here's the money shot. We're gonna come into levels. And in the levels, you see I have mine set at 35. With your microphone, and because you're gonna be using a cloud lifter, you're gonna leave it set like this, but you wanna set your levels. Here's how I set levels. Notice on the little chicles right here, or sliders, the thick white line, that's known as unity gain. So we're gonna pull that to unity gain. And then with unity gain set, I wanna remain inside these brown brackets. And when I get excited and say random things like bomba clot, I don't come all the way and hit the last bracket. So as long as I'm in this area, that's how I know my levels are set properly. As I turn this down, you can only hear me on the iPhone right now. It's gonna sound off, but my levels are fine. But what I'm comparing now with this at unity gain, I am comparing the levels in Ecamm. So let me jump over to live demo mode. In Ecamm here, with my levels at that particular gain, I am barely hitting the yellow. What I want to do is bring this to about right here, and this sets me at 80. And then once I'm at 80, I can crank this up a little bit and make sure that I don't peak past that mark. And now my level is set. So for me on this particular mixer, I'm at halfway between like say 2 to 3 lines above the unity line and still properly set in Ecamm. So in Ecamm, if I need to turn it up, I can push it all the way up. That's the basics of setting your level. As long as you're in that good range, then your level should come out fine once you record. If this doesn't work for you, once we get into editing with Final Cut, I'll show you how to adjust levels there. If you're not editing with Final Cut, Felicia, please let me know in the comments and I'll come up with a different tutorial in order to show you how to get it out. But remember, check the video up here and see how to take your output from whatever editor, send it to Auphonic to get blessed up in Auphonic, because Auphonic will also fix a lot of that drama as well. And no matter how well I record my videos, I always final process with Auphonic before I send it up to podcast or YouTube or whatever. It's just something I always do. So I think it's the best way. There is also an application on the Mac known as Levelator, and Levelator will do very similar thing. You save your audio only track, process it with Levelator, put it back in Final Cut, Premiere, LumaFusion, iMovie, whatever, and let that now be the new audio track. That also works. It's not as good as Auphonic in my opinion, but it still works. I hope that handles it for you, Miss Felicia. But now, make sure the rest of you cats remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the video that's coming up on screen right after this.